So a radio station that was carrying Alex Jones's broadcast was taken down by the FCC. I guess they were operating without a license. Now this station, it was Liberty Radio. This wasn't Alex Jones's flagship radio station. It was just, I don't know, a pirate radio station or something. Supposedly they weren't operating with a license. I guess the globalists are getting what they want. They're silencing Alex Jones across all platforms, radio, internet. I mean, it's just happening all over the place. I will say this though. Now, if they were operating without a license, the law clearly states that when you're a radio station, you have to have a license, which doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, because you know, it's in the air, it's airwaves. Like, why should the government be governing what is transmitted through the air? Anyways, I just want to say something really quick. MSNBC, CNN, all these cuck news organizations, they're all going to be starting what appears to me to be attempting to do a false flag upon themselves. If this radio station was broadcasting Nancy Pelosi speeches or that Democratic Socialist weirdo or Bernie Sanders, nothing would have been done about it. It's because he's been silenced on so many platforms. That is the only reason why they did anything to that radio station. I'm not like a super big government conspiracy theorist, but I do believe that there is a saying that when somebody is being silenced, it's because the government doesn't want you to find out the truth. Now, like I've said before, I don't believe everything that Alex Jones says, but I do believe that he is a man of God. I do believe that he is a truth seeker, and I do believe what a lot of information that he puts forth is true and honest. And free speech is slowly but surely dying. And to all those who say that, you know, YouTube, Twitter, who also suspended Alex Jones for a week, and Lester Holt, that moron goes on in interviews with Jack Dorsey saying that, you know, 7 days isn't enough. Well, let me tell you something. YouTube is a private company, and yeah, sure, they could do what they want, but freedom of the press, freedom to say whatever you want, that was back in the days when it came to newspaper and television and what have you. YouTube and the internet in general has taken over what we used to consume, the way we used to consume media via newspapers, magazines, TV, radio. The internet now is the main number one news source of how we get our news. So when you're silencing people on the internet, what you're doing is you're silencing people, you're silencing our free speech. And it is what it is. It's an ever-changing way that we are developing as a country and developing as a world. And I honestly do believe that Donald Trump needs to step in and break up the monopoly that YouTube has made. I know there's video sharing sites out there other than YouTube that we can go to, but I think just YouTube is so ingrained in us and on our brain that we just automatically go there first. I think they should be broken up. I think the government, sometimes I do believe the government should take over YouTube, but then again, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. You're replacing one evil with another. So I'm not sure at the end of the day, other than just YouTube stop being a bunch of cuckolds and let people say what they want. Other than that, I mean, it's an imperfect system. What can you do? Nothing. You gotta fight and strive and seek truth. And a lot of conservative truth speakers on YouTube are being flamed out right in front of our very eyes.